everyone have a good evening last night? Yes. I did too, and I confess I'm dragging a little this morning because I went out on a school night, which you really can't do in this job. You see, every year Time magazine chooses and then honors its most influential 100 list of people with a huge gala. In the crowd are scientists and activists and artists and some other faces you might recognize, like from the Today Show. We took our cameras backstage to ask these stars a few things about their lives, and here's a little bit of that. Watch.
My family has no problem telling me I'm being an idiot.
I've always been lucky to keep the people around me who I've grown up with, who I've lived my life with. So those types of people don't see me as being any more influential than I am in their lives or they are in my life.
My mother, who always goes, huh? I didn't hear about that.
I think everything is humbling in my life, truly, because none of this is real. It feels really fun to dress up and feel like a princess for a night.
Perhaps you've met Linda, my mother. That's all a girl needs. That's it. I'll give you one example. She came to visit not long ago and said, God, you look so different without your hair and makeup done.
It's a really good question. A lot more than you'd think. Least influential, maybe walking to school with my daughter because she's the most influential person.
When I'm doing some kind of a domestic chore, I just, I nearly killed a babysitter once because I decided I was going to build a shelf, a paint shelf. And apparently there's things called studs you're supposed to put in with the screen. It keeps, well, I didn't do that.
I'm keeping Amazon alive. Not that they were struggling before, but I'm helping them a lot.
I bought a swimsuit because I'm always like going, oh, I'm going on that holiday. I'm going to the beach.
I just went on iTunes today to get J. Cole's new album, KOD. It dropped yesterday, and it's hot.
Well, one of this year's honorees was our own Savannah Guthrie, who is here. Please welcome Savannah. It's really wrong that we ran that clip and we did not include the Hoda purse moment.
Oh my gosh, Hoda carried all her stuff in a Ziploc bag last night, and I had borrowed a couple of fancy purses, and I had two. I was like, hey, you want to borrow one of these fancy purses? And she's like, no, I'll lose it.
She literally had her compact and everything in her iPhone in a Ziploc bag.
TSA approved, your 4 ounces or less liquids. She rocked it, though.
Of course she did. Both of you were on the list this year as most influential people. More women than ever on the list this year. When you went last night, was there anybody? I know. Was there anybody who you felt starstruck by on the list or actually there?
Well, I mean, obviously, Roger Federer was on the list and on the cover, but he wasn't there because he's training for Wimbledon or whatever. So I wished he had been there. But I mean, there were so many cool people. There's people that you've heard of, like Nicole Kidman, and there's people you've never heard of who are activists and really doing such important work that you are I felt almost embarrassed, why should I even be on this list? It's they just are, it's a cool issue to pick up because you get to see just a slice of what people are doing.
Who's making a difference right now.
Yeah, who is trying really hard and making a difference.
I thought it was fun to watch. So Adam Rippon was in that video that was shot by Willie Geist, talking about, what he bought online and so on. And he gave a great speech talking about how the highlight of his evening, he was with his mom, and she taught him to believe he could accomplish anything. And if he worked hard enough, his dreams would come true. And last night, one did.
Oh, this was the most amazing moment. So he gives this beautiful, touching speech. His mom is right there. I actually had the right line of sight on her, and she's just loving her son, and it's so beautiful. And he was like, and Mom, one of my biggest dreams was to smell Keith Urban, and now I have. It was amazing.
So
he had
funny.
the whole, it was so funny. Actually, Keith Urban was one of my highlights, too, because he is the nicest person.
How sweet are Nicole and Keith together? They have the love of a teenage couple.
They do.
You see the pictures of them together, and she's on him, and he loves her. I met them briefly later, and all I could think was how luminous she was. Just their skin, she was radiant. And I did ask her if I could smell Keith, and the answer was no.
She's
so
like, it wasn't as charming when it's
not.
Yeah, if we do it, it's like a little stalkery.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
So they had J-Lo performing last night, and Shawn Mendes, who
great.
I had one of those moments watching him. So he's only 19. I didn't realize that. Where it's one of those, like, you know you're old when moments. You know you're old when instead of watching the singer sing and you think, oh yeah, I'd like to date him, you think, his mommy must be so proud of him.
I think every table was Googling how old is Shawn Mendes at the same time, because I've had like 5 conversations now with people where they're like, you know he's 19. Because at our table it was like, how old is he? I said, oh, he must be in his 20s. And then my husband Googled it, and it's like, we all were freaking out. He's only 19.
Yeah.
He had so much poise and sang beautifully.
And talent, unbelievable talent. Okay, so fashion was one of the big things last night. Everybody likes to see what everybody's wearing. As it was in Washington, where the Trumps had their first state dinner. And before that, earlier in the day, Melania Trump was out there. Did you see the hat?
Love it.
The white hat.
Did you guys like it? I loved it.
I loved it. Of course, because she's Melania Trump, she took flack for this. She looks amazing in this Michael Kors outfit.
I think she looks amazing.
She does look amazing. Which, by the way, you can get for the low, low price of $2,195 at your local Neiman Marcus. But people said she was trying to copy Beyonce from the Formation video. And I'm thinking, when does Melania Trump have time to watch Beyonce videos?
And by the way, if you're going to copy someone, copying Beyonce is really cool.
Right, you
It's a
could do
good
worse.
idea.
I have a theory on this, though, Savannah. I think that maybe Melania was just looking for a little cover in the wake of her husband picking dandruff off of the French president's shoulder. Did you see that? When he flicked dandruff off of him. Here it is, watch. Look. And he said, I'm flicking dandruff off of you.
I know. That was like, the whole thing was like fine until it was like, that's dandruff. I will kill you if you're like, hey, you have like a crusty something in your, like, you
I
don't
know,
want
like
to
you
know.
got a hanger I'm going to take care of.
Yeah, exactly. You got lettuce in your soup.
Right, why do you have to be so specific? Why can't it be lint?
I know. Lint, it doesn't have to be dandruff. I have a flaky scalp. Now everyone knows.
It only engendered more empathy for Macron.
Yeah,
I guess
he was very gracious. He was like, ha ha.
So it's true what they say about you. Well, congrats, lady. You deserved it. It was great seeing you there last night.
We had a fun night.
It was very fun.
Did you show your dress?
Oh, my dress? I don't know. Did we show my dress?
The front is very like regal and beautiful red, and the back was like sexy.
It was a little soft. It was sort of like lacy, and it looked like it was a little naked under the lace.
Oh, yeah. Did you turn around?
I don't know if you can see.
Oh,
so the back looks sort of, but the back is like almost a little naked. We don't have it.
Yeah.
But trust me, when you see the pictures online,
we just can't show it because it's a
there's a
family show.
mesh thing that's not skin under there. I can't pull that off. Thank you.
Thank you.
Still got it, girl. 47.
That's right.
No, we're not getting any under. Okay. We'll be right back.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.